Are you ready to attune to the Gaia rhythms within your own wild heart? If so, stay tuned and learn how to connect with Mother Earth. Greetings, sacred beloveds. This is Aria from Sacred Earth Guardians, wishing you a most beautiful day. I am here being out in nature, so grateful for this gift of nourishment and the sun coming in to remind us that we are in the midst of a final farewell to the darkness of winter. And even though it will get cold again where we are in New England, there might be other places part of the world that have had this gift of the sun coming in, the warmth coming in for these few days. It's really just a reminder that soon the sun shall be returning, and each day is getting brighter and longer, and each day is slowly defrosting and slowly thawing out. And so as February has arrived, we can feel this yearning for the warmth to return, ready to release the cold, snowy season. And even the groundhog is eagerly awaiting spring's arrival, which, by the way, they have spoken, the groundhogs have expressed that spring will arrive early this year. Thank goodness for that. I'm so full of gratitude and joy. Imbolc is a time to be able to have us celebrate that spring is on its way soon. During the year, we have amazing cycles, amazing shifting and turning of the sacred wheel, where we can really feel that Mother Earth's energy is changing. And so with that, not only does it happen within Mother Earth, but if we pay attention, we'll see that those cycles are happening in our lives as well. And so this is a great time for us to start clearing out of our homes and out of our hearts and our lives of things that are no longer aligning us, to make room for new blessings. We only have a few more weeks of winter to go. And of course, it's definitely February is the coldest month, and then it starts warming up in March. But this is this final stretch, you know? So each day, sun is getting brighter and our hearts are getting warmer. And so the invitation is to find ways to honor the winter and the winter within, and all the things that we have spent our time this winter reflecting over our lives, and realizing that there is this final releasing and ending of all that, all these things that are coming to an end, coming to a close in our lives. Especially with us just having these astrological eclipses that are really bridges from one part of our lives to the next. So definitely be on the lookout for our ongoing celestial astrology forecast. And so again, this is a time to go within and to feel the gratitude and the lessons gathered, releasing that which no longer serves us. In a moment, I'm going to be going inside as it's starting to get a little chilly, and offer some invitations on how we can celebrate Imbolc, and we can bring this energy into our light and bring the sun back into our homes and into our hearts. And this is a little bit of our home here as Sacred Earth Guardians on the land that we steward, feeling the gratitude for all the beautiful beings and the healing energies of this land. We'll be doing more videos out here in nature, where the herons are singing and the kestrels are dancing, flying through the winds, the geese, the ducks, the hawks, the owls, the woodpeckers, the owls, the eagles, the muskrats, the beavers, the turtles, all the beautiful beings that live here at the Podunk Pond of Sacred Earth Guardians Sanctuary. And so I have come inside to finish the rest of my video about Imbolc. And so some invitations on how we can connect to these energies is we can do nice house cleansing, we can do a candle ritual, and we can find ways to say farewell to winter. And so with the energy of Imbolc, the goddess that we are connecting to in this beautiful time of the year is Brigid or Brihad. And so this is connecting into the archetypal wisdom and medicine of the fire and fertility. And so it is a time to honor the earth goddess, honoring the earth goddess, and to take time to appreciate Mother Earth and all that she offers. It is a time of purification and of new beginnings. And so with this, I'm going to light some Palo Santo. And so my invitation is for you to offer this for yourself, for your loved ones and family, and also for your household, is that you can go and take some blessed incense, and you can go and light those and make it a ritual to go around the house and use your incense, whether you're using it in a little burner with charcoal, or you're just using some Palo Santo, which is a beautiful sacred wood from South America that's ethically harvested. The wood that I get, it's from the bark of the tree, and it's very healing. There's many different kinds of incense that you can use that are natural, or blends of blessed smokes to really release the old energies. And a lot of people, they focus on the purification and releasing with incense, but I also like to invite bringing in new blessings and a new prosperity and that energy of fertility of like what we're birthing. And so it's nice to have a combination of some incense that are really clearing. Specifically in mine, what's coming up is to work with dragon's blood, which is a very, very powerful energy that's connected with the dragons, and very powerful in clearing away the heavy energies. And so that's a great way to be able to do that. And you can also go through the house in each room and set your intention that you're clearing, releasing the old energies, going through. I like to do it from the top of the house to the bottom, and then eventually once it gets to the bottom, go to where the entrance is in the house. And that way we can just open up the door, have the incense, and blow the incense, so that we're just taking all the energy, imagining it all just leaving and exiting out of the house, and then it can go into Mother Earth. And that can be a way, because Mother Earth will compost that. It's an understanding in the Quiro nations of Peru, where my elders are, that I studied the Peruvian medicine path. And so you can get that hucha, the heavy energies to Mother Earth. Also, we can connect to the energies of being able to have healing, cleansing baths for ourselves. So that's a great opportunity. We can use Epsom salts, and we can mix in different kinds of herbs that we want to help to release and let go of things that are not serving us anymore. And we can bring in new abundance with rose petals and blessings for fertility and what we're going to create next in our life. And so that is one thing that we could do. So here I'm just going to take some Palo Santo. And with this Palo Santo, I'm setting the intention for Palo Santo to help clear away any old energies that are within my field from my past, the things that do not serve me anymore. It can be just different elements of my life that I'm just releasing out of my life. I've already made a piece of paper of things that I'm releasing out of my life, and I burned that in the fire. And maybe I'll have that as part of the video, maybe not, but we'll see. And then also you can take this. You can take the candles, and you can have either one and go around the house, or you can put some candles throughout the house, or if you need to be safe, you can use flameless candles, or have a candle that's in a safe container, and you can go and light them in the house and have all the lights off and just have the actual candles burning if you don't have a fireplace. And this is a great way to really call in the energy of the light returning from Mother Earth. And so I'm going to light this little candle here. And so with this candle flame, I am calling in the energy of the light of Bridget to bring in her light into the space of my home, and into our hearts, and into our family, and into our community here of all our beloveds that come here during our circles every month, and apprenticeship, and visits from our shaman elders that come here to bring their wisdom, and the healing sessions that happen here, and blessings for the light returning to the land that we steward, that we live upon, where Sacred Earth Guardians is held at. And so I just call this light to fill in our entire home and into our land and into our community, into all those that are touched by the land here and our community. And so this is just a really beautiful way to connect to the energies. And we did that where we went around the house and we offered that, but this is just kind of a little small opportunity for how you can connect into that. And then finally, you can just find different ways that you want to release and let go of a winter and saying goodbye to winter. And so those are just some invitations for that. Finally, I just want to offer a small, humble heart meditation, wild heart meditation. And so you can pause this video and find a place where you can be undisturbed to receive this meditation. And you can really just listen into your heart as I share these words with you. Taking a nice deep breath in, breathing in through the mouth, and exhaling, sighing. With your eyes closed or gently gazing at the altar in a space where you're undisturbed, we're just going to call ourselves into our wild heart, feeling the weight of the floor below us, knowing that we are held by Mother Earth, allowing ourselves to sink deeply into our bones, feeling our rising, falling breath of our lungs, and then just connecting into our wild heart, imagining that it's been frosty and snowy, almost like a deep freeze, imagining ourselves in the forest as if we're lying in the earth, in a frozen tundra, and then imagining that the sun starts shining on our hearts, shining on our bodies, starting to warm us up, and then feeling ourselves starting to thaw away, and feeling the lungs start fully breathing in, deeper breaths, breathing in. Nice big breath in, breathing out, and feeling our hearts starting to soften. We call to Mother Earth to help us to soften our hearts, our wild hearts, and feel the tenderness of our wild hearts beating so softly, so vibrantly. And as we feel our beating hearts, we noticed that there starts to be grass growing and seeds vibrating in our own inner gardens, in our wild heart, starting to wake up and feel the warmth, and getting ready for new birth. Taking a moment to feel into what your body is calling forth in its wild heart to receive this beautiful nourishment. And then just taking a moment to feel into what is really stirring in your wild heart. What are your dreams? What are your visions? What things do you want to birth this year? Not just projects, but feelings and experiences, and what kind of energies that you want to birth inside of you, or explore parts of your soul. So just feel into that. And then imagine that you're letting the rains fall down on the seeds of your soul, and that your garden is feeling this fertility move through it, all the nourishment that's needed, the compost from this last several months, from the leaves falling away, and that there's new life on its way. And then just feel into that for a moment. And then finally feel what you will be moving into. And let that take over your entire body, moving through every cell, this new birthing of your life, of aspects you'll be calling in and cultivating this year, of qualities and archetypes that you will be embodying and blossoming this year within your soul and your wild heart. And then finally, setting an intention of commitment of heart devotion for yourself to water these seeds and breathing that in deeply. And the nice soft baby's breath of intention. Breathing in again that intention. And blowing out. And breathing in one more time. And blowing out. And then just feeling your feelings in your heart and how you are arriving now. And just take a moment to drink that in. And then finally, when you're ready, taking a nice deep breath in and opening your eyes. Just giving a few moments. Some people like to stay a little bit longer until they open their eyes and come back. And so for me, what I received in this small little guided heart, wild heart meditation is for me to share more of my path with my community and do this through video and live streams, even though I do a lot of teaching and classes and love speaking, if you know me. And I believe Leo rising, I'm really cultivating stepping more into the energy of Leo rising in my heart and my life. And to do that, it's about using my voice more and sharing that with these videos with you. And so my commitment is to show my voice more and shine more of my heart in these videos and these heart connections, so I can have more of a real life connection outside of just writing, which I do love writing so much. And I will do this by taking action to have our monthly ongoing celestial astro forecast that will be up on Magickology channel and Sacred Earth Guardian channel, and will be shared with our communities here. And that will be coming out for new moon, full moon, and the various amazing astrological transits, as well as sharing about connecting into the Sabbats and the year, the wheel of the year, and how we can connect more to the seasons and the cycles of Mother Earth. And so I have a schedule that I'm actually planning out so I can be a little bit more on time with the flow of posting those videos to all of you. And so the invitation is, you want to take a few moments, you can pause this video and then you can return to my video, is just to write down what came through with you in this guided meditation, and really about what was speaking to your heart and your heart songs, and where you want to navigate this year, whether it's projects that you want to birth, aspects in yourself that you want to blossom and you want to nourish this year, and what seeds that you want to help support to blossom. And then, you know, maybe start by picking out whatever one really feels most strongly to you. Or if you're a go-getter, you can always do 2 or 3, but it's nice to kind of keep it simple and try to really narrow it down to the ones that are really speaking mostly to your soul. And then write down a nice little mantra of commitment that you're going to cultivate this in your life, and then 3 action steps that you are going to take to help support, to nourish these seeds and help them to grow. And the invitation is to, in the next 24 hours, is to do one of those action items that will help you to blossom your dreams and make those steps in building your garden in your wild heart and in your life. So that's my share for today, and I'm wishing you all a beautiful, blessed Imbolc. Even though this video is coming up a little bit, a couple days afterwards, we're still in the window, and so you can still connect into this sharing of my heart and this guided meditation and some of these action items that you can do to help really connect to the energies of Imbolc. Thank you so much, and I'm wishing you a beautiful and blessed day. Be sure to check out also my celestial astrology forecast, and you can connect with me by going to Facebook and going to the Sacred Earth Guardians page. So it's facebook.com/Sacred Earth Guardians. And there is all my postings, so you can stay up to date with the sharings that I have. It's always about inspiration, and there'll be videos posted there and pictures to inspire you on your journey. We also have our events, so you can go there and you can see all of our monthly offerings, including breathwork, ecstatic breathwork, cacao ceremonies, moon circles with women, and shamanic journeying. And we also have Siberian priestesses that come out from Siberia to offer their workshops and retreats. And I have my native elder Zane that comes out and does his shamanic Peruvian apprenticeship. And so you can stay posted on the events and the gatherings. And Instagram, I feel like I get a little bit more chance to be a little bit more personal in my connections. And so you can stay up to date with that and connect with me over there at Instagram for Sacred Earth Guardians. I have my my Instagram TV there, which has the shorter posts because this video is a little bit too long. It's about, 20 minutes. But I have my shorter little videos there, and I have the highlights that kind of highlight the different things that are going on at Sacred Earth Guardians. And it's just a way for me to connect with you and hear what's going on with your life and cheer you on and all the magic that you have. And I just feel like it's a little bit more personal than Facebook. So that's a great way to connect with me through my Instagram as well. So, and finally, I do have my website, sacredearthguardians.com, and you can connect with me about my classes, about apprenticeship, about our upcoming series that we'll be having coming up with the Wild Heart. And I am also available for shamanic healing sessions, 101, astrology and herbalism, and that can be done in person as well as on Skype. So wishing you a beautiful day, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Blessed be.
Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.